Performance USA, the greatest entertainers in America, is requested by you, the men and women in the United States Armed Forces throughout the world. Command Performance, presented this week and every week till you're back from over there. Yes, man, it's another Command Performance request. It seems a lot of letters have been arriving at Armed Forces Radio Service, Los Angeles, USA, asking for one of your favorite shows. It's one you haven't been hearing overseas lately, Truth or Consequences. And that means that today all the festivities are in charge of that quiz expert and laugh master, the Truth or Consequences man in person, Ralph Edwards. Thanks, Ken Carpenter. Greetings to all you men and women who have made the enemy take the consequences. Ken, who's our first contestant of the evening? Well, Ralph, here's our first contestant, Sergeant Ronald Cook of Santa Ana. Well, hello, Ronald Cook. Hi, fella.
Good evening.
Sergeant, where are you from?
St. Paul, Minnesota.
Well. You been back there recently?
Oh, about 5 days ago.
Is that so? How are things back in St. Paul?
Can't complain.
That's good, eh?
That's good.
Question for you, Mrs. Will have a little consequence, okay?
Yes. Okay.
Now, listen very carefully. What is the name of the big three that you hear about every day on the radio, whose initials are ATS? Truth or Consequences. No snitching in the audience, please. The name of the...
Truman?
Well, let's see. Could be. The name of the big three that you hear every day on the radio, whose initials are ATS. You have plenty of time, 20 seconds. 18 have gone by, 19, 20. That's all. Atchison, Topeka, and Santa Fe. You remember now, Ronald? Every day, right?
Every day.
All right. You haven't told the truth, so you must pay the consequences. Now, Sergeant Cook, you gave... what was your job in the Army, by the way?
Administrative NCO.
Cook. Administrator. I see. All right. Now, Ronald, you gave us the phone number of a friend that you could reach on the telephone here in the Los Angeles area. Is that right? All right, fella. What is his name?
Douglas Carter.
Now, where does he live?
1131 Lodi Place.
All right. What place?
Lodi Place.
Oh, he'll come up. Don't you worry. We're going to get... I hope he's a very good friend of yours, is he?
Very good.
All right. Now, would he come through for you in an emergency?
Oh, yes.
All right, Ronald, we're going to find out. We have your friend on the telephone. You gave us the number, and when you came up, we have contacted him. Now, we haven't told him a thing, except that it's a friendly call from you coming through. Now, he doesn't know where you are, and don't you tell him you're on Truth or Consequences or Command Performance, will you?
No.
Your consequence is to try to borrow $25 from this friend. What's his name again?
Douglas Carter.
He sounds like a man that might hang on to it. Anyhow, tell him you need it. Tell him you need it for a poor relative who's about to be put into the street. Will you do that, Ron? What are you laughing about? Already. All right. Now, if you can get him to promise to send that $25 to you, we'll tell him it's all a gag, and we'll give you an extra $5. See? Okay?
Okay.
We switched the line at the last minute from the show. All right. You're willing to do this?
Surely.
Oh, just one little thing I forgot to mention. While you're talking to your friend, asking him for $25 for the poor relative, we'll have a very beautiful girl sit on your lap and make love to you. I hope your friend doesn't get the wrong impression, Ronald. And here's that gorgeous gal, famous singer and pinup star who will grace your lap, Miss Connie Haines. Come out, Connie! Come right in. Meet Sergeant Ronald Cook.
Hi, Ronnie.
Just fine. How are you?
He's from St. Paul, but his mother was in Lansing once. Now, Ronald, this is Connie Haines.
Hello, Connie.
Yes, we've already
Oh, yeah.
got those.
All right, that's all you get now, Ronald. All right. Now, mate, we have a little consequence. Are you ready, Connie?
Sure, I'm ready.
All right.
Are you ready?
Sure.
Now, don't get too far here now. Please come over here and sit down, will you, Ronald Cook? Just come right over here and sit down by the telephone because your friend is on it. And now I wonder if you, Connie, would sit down on the sergeant's lap.
Oh, yeah.
Do you mind, Ronald?
Not at all.
I mean, you can back out if you want. No, you don't want to back out. All right.
Here goes.
All right, now I'll put the earphones on so that I can hear. And you talk to this phone and tell a friend on it that you want to borrow $25. And Connie, you can just sort of make love to him. All right.
That won't be hard.
Now, what did you say?
Doug? Hello, Doug.
Yeah.
This is Ron.
What did he say?
Fine, not bad at all.
What did he say?
Fine.
Everything going all right? This is the dullest conversation. Get to the point, Sergeant.
Doug, I thought I'd call you and,
What did you say? What?
Yeah.
What'd you say? You're what?
I'm a little tough spot.
Is he falling for it, baby?
You. What was that? Who was that?
Nothing.
Nothing.
No.
What'd he say? What'd he say?
He says it sounds awful funny to you.
Go ahead, get the $25 out of him. Let's go.
Could I borrow $25 from you?
Put it on thick, soldier boy.
You know this is-
What'd he say?
As soon as I possibly can get it.
Yeah.
Oh, brother, what we could do with $25.
He says, who is that talking? What'd he say? What's he saying? Listen. Who's there?
Nobody's here with me.
He says, what? He says, what's the trouble with that girl? Just get the $25.
Can I get the 25 from you? Okay, fine.
Come on, tell the tightwad to loosen up.
What's that? All right, you got the $25, didn't he say yes?
Yeah.
All right, fella, then you did it. You win $5. Now you tell him not to bother. That it's all a truth and consequences gag on command performance, and we'll send him $5 too.
This is just the truth and consequence program on command performance. And so as long as I got the $25 from you, I get $5 extra, and so do you.
And he doesn't have to send the 25. Listen to him.
I don't have to send the 25.
He's dying on the other end. All right.
You should see me, though.
Yes, you should see. Yeah, that's all. That's all. Hang up on him. Yes, indeed. You get $5 too, and you did a great job under a great handicap. Thank you, Miss Handicap, Miss Haines.